Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Brass, and you are now rocking with the BT5 series. So look. I already told y'all this was a special show because we doing a whole back thing because right now I'm rocking with the artist who just performed at the ATL relaunch for Technol Entertainment. So let me introduce this special guest right here. We got
D2K.
listen. I got a chance to watch bro actually perform. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him speak on this real quick because y'all know why we come to the BT5 series. We come to actually get to know the artist, and we keep it casual here. So it's like, how do you feel after the performance? What do you think about it?
I feel like I gave it my all. You know what I mean? For some reason, while I'm on the stage, I feel like I'm just free. You know what I mean? Like I'll be nervous at first, but when it's all said and done, it's like fuck it. You know what I mean?
I
Like
feel
you know what
that.
I mean? You gotta take a risk in 2025, bro. Like that's all it was about. It's now or never, bro.
So when it comes to this music thing, because I feel like this is a redundant question, but it's like you don't really get to know the artist until you finally ask this question.
Right.
What got you into doing music?
Damn. That's crazy. I wanted to be a YouTuber at first.
Okay.
I went to Georgia State.
Hold on, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that.
No, 2018, I went to Georgia State. You feel me? I wanted to be a YouTuber at first, y'all. Now I ain't gonna cap. And then one day I was just smoking weed. And, it hit it for all of us. You hit the freestyle, and then you be like, "Damn, your homeboy hit you with dog, bro. You should do music." You be like, "Man, fuck this shit. Let me go ahead and do music." So I just started doing music, man. I just never gave up on it. Like my family did music. You feel what I'm saying? I've been around a lot of people that did music. It's kind of like it was just in my blood. Like, bro, I really don't feel like I have no attention but just music. I want to do other stuff too, but that shit in my soul.
So, were you ever like in a band or anything, choir or anything like that?
Nah, I was with a group called Northside Entertainment.
Hold on, you was in a whole group like there was more of y'all.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. What happened with that?
It really wasn't just a good group. You feel what I'm saying? It was a good vibe. You know what I mean? You got King Grizz Greg.
Okay.
You got YFN Aaron. You got my boy Boston. Shout out to him, but that's my brother, bro. That's like a twin for.
Yeah. Okay.
But we was a group, and it just we just decided all just just do our own thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's always. Group don't last forever.
Yeah.
But, it's always new chapters in the beginning. But who never knows? Never know.
Like first of all, for those of y'all that don't know, like all of them did perform, like all of them did like they thing tonight. So to think about, I wasn't even expecting you to say those names. I'm sitting like, wait a minute, hold on, that compartment, put that. I'm like, that sounds like a pretty decent group. Yeah. But y'all decided, like, hey, well, we still cool, no love lost, but it's like,
I got my you just sometimes certain groups, you have different versions of visions. And right now, I'm just with my boy Boss Lean. You know what I mean? I wish nothing best for the as far as other artists, but me and my boy Boss Lean, we just focus on a different path right now.
I feel that. Yeah. Man, that's cool though. That's cool because like I was in a group myself at one point in time. So it's like I definitely understand when it's like we brothers regardless. Like we experience what we experience together. Like that's
for sure.
That's always the thing. But it's like, but I do gotta do me.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I do gotta do me.
It's just
too.
like, y'all been in situations. I'm pretty sure y'all been in situations where, like as you be with certain groups, you build memories, you create connections, you create chapters. And, sometimes, what goes on behind the scenes, stay behind the scenes. So, sometimes stuff can become, regroup.
Yeah.
But just like my mom told me, friends don't last forever, bro. So, you feel me? It just
sound like mama wise. Like for real, I mean, like a lot of times people really do fall short of their own glory sometimes because they be trying to hold on to things. Like for those of you paying attention, listen.
Up.
The past is for a lesson, but not for living.
Facts, bro.
You feel me?
Facts.
And when it's time to move on and do things that better you better do. You feel me? Like I feel that. So like, what message are you trying to get out as an artist? Like, what is it that you want people to know about you when it's all said and
I'm just really trying to tell a story, bro. Like I feel like I don't want to be nobody. Like I started music when I was 18. I'm 25. Like I'm still going. Like you know what I mean. I'm still saying it like, damn, I'm in my prime. So for me, it just like I can't be in a situation where I feel like, bro, I can't do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like God put me on this earth for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm getting my blood, sweat, and tears. I'm going through a lot. This shit therapy for me. You feel me? If I don't go to the studio, bro, I haven't even went to the studio at least about 3 weeks, and I feel depressed already. You feel what I'm saying?
I know that feeling, man. I've been fiending
You
for
know
the
what I
studio
mean?
myself.
So I just want people to really know me. I feel like I want my respect and flowers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I ain't top 5 with them, what the fuck am I? You feel what I'm saying? Because I know I'm that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I know I ain't. I'm knowing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I just feel like, man, it's time to take my career in a whole another different level. Like, I'm not playing with nobody, bro.
Listen, y'all better make sure y'all follow my mans too. Y'all make sure that y'all follow and listen to the music.
Facts,
I like
bro. Do that.
Listen, but we gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going because it's like I feel like I gotta ask a different question because it's like questions they typically flow, especially on this one. They typically flow, but it's like, what's next? What's coming next?
Right now I'm working on the mixtape. You feel what I'm saying? New project. This gonna probably be my best one. You know what I mean? I had dropped Highway 85. I think I told you about it when we was texting.
Yeah.
My old projects I did, you know what I mean, was great. I loved it. I know the people loved it. And I thank all my supporters for showing me love as well. But I feel like it's time to really just take my life to a rocket, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm tired of like I'm not trying to be down. I'm trying to go up. So when I see all these other rappers, bro, and I see people making big motion, you got people that's doing Twitch, all this other stuff, like, bro, like it's time to make motion, bro. It's a different era, people.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it for myself, but I'm like, yeah, I'm 25. I'm seeing it for myself. So it's now or never. Like, I'm not caring what people used to think. When I was young, I used to care what people used to think. I used to not be good at rapping or not being on beat. I've been in that stage before. So if you're new to rapping, I can understand. Like, you lost in the sauce. But I'm telling you, bro, if you just fuck with everybody saying, do you gonna be somebody. Like, I know I'm gonna be somebody. If I'm not now, then shit, it's gonna happen sooner, bro.
I mean, like, why do you think people? Because, like, see, I'm telling you, this is. Why do you think people, artists in particular? Because as an artist, I have my opinion.
Right.
But why do you think people struggle so hard to be for one, their authentic selves, and like two, to like struggle with getting to the part of I don't care what they say, I'm doing what I do. Why do you think people are like that?
Because it's new to them. Some people not used to performing, rapping in front of people. How the way my dad put it to me was, if a label come right here, right now, are you gonna spit? Because you can't stop. You feel what I'm saying? It's your chance to get signed and everything. What you gonna do? So for me, I feel like, bro, I cannot fall. Like, I don't feel so many times. You know what I mean? I'm saying the music industry like the playoffs. If I miss the playoffs, I know next year, oh yeah, I gotta get you next year.
I feel that.
I'm not finna lose, bro. I'm not finna keep like, nah, bro. Like, but I understand people's situations. Like,
facts.
When you're a rookie, you gotta start somewhere. You're not gonna have no team. You're not gonna know what studio to do. You might feel like you want to be an engineer and learn how to record yourself. It's frustrating. It's a lot that comes to what just finding yourself as an artist. So I feel like people want to dive into that. You gotta take that shit serious. Like, if you want to do music, you gotta learn everything. Everything, even the music business, you got to. Like, it's like everything come with a price.
That's a fact, man. Like, yeah, that's a fact. You hit some points. And it's a lot of questions that I really want to ask you. So, like, what was a challenge that you went in, that you came across, that you had to overcome to continue being the artist that you see yourself going to be?
I think you would just learn how to take criticism.
Okay.
Like, I feel like a lot of people, I know that feeling when you make a song, you want people to be like, hey, bro, what you think, 1 to 10? Oh, it's a 7.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you
Gotta step
expect
on
it to be
something.
better. Damn, bro. Like, but now I got used to it to the point where it's like, bro, like I know I want to go harder now. You feel what I'm saying? I want you to tell me if I'm fucking up, if I'm doing good. Even when I go to the studio, I talk to my boy Barcelona, hey, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I talk to my engineer mix guy, tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
I want you to be honest with me because at the end of the day, I don't want to mess up. You feel what I'm saying? I want to get better.
Yeah.
So it's like for me, it's just all about taking like criticism because if you can't take criticism, shit,
You done.
Yeah, you just
You
it's
can't.
over with. If
Like, this
somebody
whole
try to
game
give
is
you
criticism.
advice or give you the keys to the game and you ain't trying to take it or at least learn from it,
Wasting your time.
yeah,
You really playing yourself. Like
Yeah.
that's what's up, man. So you gotta sounds to me kind of like you got a humble soul too. You know, like where'd that come from?
I think I just been through a lot, bro. Like I'm not even gonna fake it. I done lost a couple friends. I done fell out with girls and fell in love. Like girls come and go. Like I done been through so much. They just like, bro. Like I can never fake my emotions.
Yeah.
It's times where I'll be in the studio and I'm just like I'm blacked out. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I can't really. I don't know, bro. Like when people be telling me I need to take therapy, bro, music is not therapy. So it's like for me, it's like I just everything I go through, either I can tell you or I can put it on my note and just express it to the world.
I feel that.
Because bro, like I'm not even gonna lie, like I do got a good life.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna seem like I'm perfect.
Nah, man, listen. First person to ever come up on the BT5 series and say life has been perfect. I'm gonna ask you what you do different because we are human at the end of the day. We definitely gonna go through some things. And when it comes to this music thing, it's like those really are the things that make your music for you. You know, every time I come across a challenge now, it's like, man, it's good material.
Right, facts.
And like
facts, bro, facts. I'm trying to tell you.
Cause like
it's hard.
losing friends, that's a tough one. That's when I first left home for the first time, that was something my grandfather told me. He was like, there's some experiences I just can't teach you. He said life is gonna teach you. He said because there's some guarantees to this life thing. He said you're gonna lose friends. That was the first thing he said. You're gonna lose friends. He said be that they are alive or just time.
Damn.
Like he kept it real like that. And then he was like, second, your goals that you have that are meant for you, they're gonna have challenges that just come with it. And so that was the second thing. He said that's just life.
Yeah.
But that third thing, he kept it real. He said the women gonna drain your pockets, boy. He said if you chasing them, he said the women gonna drain your pockets, boy.
Hey, for the fellas out here looking, listen, man. It's either she for you or she not. But at the end of the day, it wasn't yours. It was just your turn, bro.
Some people can't accept that just your turn.
And I've been through. Don't get me wrong. I've been through a heartbreak. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of songs.
I've been there.
You feel what I'm saying? If y'all listen to my project, a lot of my songs. I'm not gonna say some of them, but a lot of my songs be from like situations I've been through, but also been shit that like, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, like relationship, like. It fuck, bro. Relationship in this
crazy.
era, it fuck you up, bro. You really do. And
relationships now. Oh my gosh, what are we doing?
I feel like
what
social
are people
media.
doing?
I feel like social media fucked up the whole perspective how people see love.
Social media made love seem like it was guaranteed and something to always expect from everybody. The thing about social media, it tried to monetize love. That's what it did. Like people now compare whether they being treated right to whether somebody else is doing something for their person. Like, and then you get some clicks for it. You feel me?
And it's situations where people like you see social media, you see where people rap on their songs and stuff like that, and they got people, you know what I mean, thinking like, hey,
good. That's how them frequencies get into you.
That's why I say when it comes to music, I like to make songs that people can relate to. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I'm from Atlanta. You know what I mean? I got a story to tell. So for me, it's like if you can relate to it, then I know I'm not the only person that went through a heartbreak or
Yeah,
some friends or
absolutely.
family. Like, bro, like you're human just like me at the end of the day. You're human just like me.
That's just what it is, man. That's what it is. Like, boy, I feel like I might have to get you up here for another episode because it's like that can go deep, man. That can go deep because
Love come with a price.
Like, I'm gonna just say it like this with relationships, and y'all, when y'all hear this, just know this is really how Brass feels.
Take it how you want it.
Take it how you want it. But like, people setting themselves up to be very lonely because the things that they compare love to are actually the very things that, for those that do understand, for those that ain't quite there, or some for those that just not, whatever. There's a reason why God got things made the way He do. Yep. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And it's like, when human beings, when we try to get to a point where we have so much knowledge without Him, or without God, whoever y'all call it, without God, that's when you start to realize how fragile that stuff really is. Because people think love is kind of like people. I mean, I've said it before, and I wasn't necessarily 100%, but I've said this several times before. Love don't exist no more.
He don't. I'm gonna tell y'all how it don't exist. I'm gonna tell you, when I talk to a female now, I'm here to, hey, let's hang out, you down, this and that. When I talk to a bit now, it's like, oh, I'm just vibing. So what do you do for a living? Oh, I just go with the flow. So what the fuck? What the fuck?
You a feather.
So what's
caught up in the wind.
Flow? What I'm sorry. What do you actually do for a living? Like, I'm asking as a man. And then a lot of y'all, for women, I'm not gonna say some, but some of y'all compare y'all situations to other guys. And you can't compare your past to your present.
Nah.
Not every nigga the same. That's like if a nigga be like, oh, I don't know if I want to get to know you because you might cheat on me. But it's because my bitch did it.
But the females say the same thing to us. They say the same thing.
I know, but I'm saying, like, just because, like, if we would have said that shit, then they thought we were in the wrong.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And but I'm just saying, like, dating women now, it's I don't know, y'all got to the point where y'all chasing that bag. Y'all don't give a fuck about no niggas.
It's like
nigga, we looking for love. Like,
they monetize love.
Y'all looking for that sexy rich.
Some of them don't even realize, like, I'm about to sound like, oh man, they gonna mess around and put me on Lifetime. So like, I feel like they don't realize that the portrayal of love that they saw growing up, because first of all, what girls was watching on TV as kids ain't the same as what we was watching on TV. I know I was Courage the Cowardly Dog, Eddie and Nettie, and shoot, so on, whatever. I was watching that. They weren't watching what we were seeing. Where we might be playing Super Mario, you know, like we playing the game, smashing the mushrooms and stuff. They trying to save the princess. See, we not seeing the same. Oh my God. We not seeing the same thing. So it's like the things that I see people are valuing. These are not things that you should build on. It's sand basically. So it's like,
you're right though, y'all. I mean, I remember I was in college one time. Just true shit, y'all. I was in college one time. I was talking to this girl. She was like, "Oh, what's your favorite movie?" I was like, "Friday." I said, "What's your favorite movie?" I said, "You seen Friday?" She said, "Nah." I said, "So when the fuck you?" Cause I know every black person on Friday know the scene. No, they know who Smokey is.
I've ran into a few ladies. It might be our type. You know what I'm saying? It might be
maybe
the type.
I'm old. Or maybe I'm getting older.
I ran into a couple. Like, but you gotta think, like, you 25. You wasn't even around when Friday dropped. You feel me?
So I still watched it though. Like the whole thing. I knew what it was though.
What I'm saying is, in some aspects, you're right. It's kind of like, girls don't be on what we on, bro. Yeah. Like, they not on what we on.
I'm not gonna say we basic, but we could just we straight to the point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not hard to satisfy a guy. Yeah. But these ladies, she might first date type of chick. She might be a $4,000 first date type of chick.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to be patient though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I can't go to no store and your ass take it forever. Like, they trying to go home. I just got to work.
Oh, that's the age-old fight. We ain't. Men ain't never wanted to sit up in no mall. We'll build it for you.
Mall, that's cool.
But like,
I'll walk around the mall with the woo. But y'all had talking about going to Walmart, and it's been an hour. Motherfucker got playoff game watching out. Like,
she over there trying to compare the value of the taco meat and stuff. Like, I don't know what's going on. Nah, that's a whole nother world.
But I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like this is, it's 2025. It's a different era.
Yeah.
You said you're going to be loved or you're going to get hurt. You know what I mean? And if you just want to, like, people for real, if you just want to take the time to find somebody, do that. Like, you don't got to rest in no shit. Like, a lot of people don't leave. Like you said, love don't exist, but sometimes love can't find you. You feel what I'm saying? If you let it, you know what I mean? Just do you.
Yeah. I definitely believe love is something that is out there, or else we wouldn't even talk about it. But when I say love don't exist, y'all understand. Some of y'all a little treacherous out there. And you carrying that on to the next one. And now he traumatized, she traumatized because y'all out there doing what you're doing. Stop it. You know you're wrong.
You know you're wrong.
Stop it.
Come on now.
Look, what Mike say on the commercial?
Stop doing that.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. Come on now.
But yo, this has been a great interview, man.
Hell yeah,
this has been a great interview. I want you to say what you need to say right now. Where can people find you? How do they support you? What do your fans look like? Like, shout out your people, all that.
First of all, I want you to say, I thank you guys. I thank him as well because we've been chopping it up, man. Y'all gotta follow him. Show love and support for him. The coolest guy, bro. Like literally the coolest. When I first met him, got on stage, he was already bringing the people hype, energy. Me, you know what I mean? I'm looking like it's a movie thing. I'm like, dang, this man funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, all just aside, follow me on Instagram, slackguy_D2K. Follow me on all platforms, Spotify, AutoTunes, Apple. You can check out my stuff, D2K, Highway 85, my first project. My last project was Mixed Emotion, D2K. But I got some new shit. Gonna be the best shit I ever had.
You just heard it here first.
Hard. Dave, the songs that I performed today, some, I ain't gonna say one of them, but two of them is on the new mixtape. So y'all already know, bro, we chopping up. I'm telling you, I got a dream to chase for real. Like, when it drop, you gonna know my name for real. So, hey. Real,
So my guy.
You know what I mean?
It's been real.
You know what I mean?
And we did this the first BT5 series episode in the A. We out here for real. We out here for real. You're now an old boy coming out of Eastern North Carolina, done leveled up and then came down to the A. So make sure y'all tap in, follow the show at BT5 series. Make sure you tap in with this on Podbean, StreamYard, YouTube, Spotify. We just gonna get it out there, y'all. All right. Make sure you share. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like. Make sure you follow. Make sure you tap in to win. I'm out, y'all. Yeah.